Hi, welcome to this video. And today is something a little bit different. It's some vintage watch stuff. So I couldn't resist buying couple of automatic watches. One was from the 50s, and then there's this one, which is a Hublot, Hublot. I think it's from the 80s, and it's called a MDM 300 meter professional automatic watch. So I'm trying to, you can see the lighting. There it is. So what am I going to say about this watch? I got it on eBay. I like the size, 36 millimeter. It's in running condition. It has an ETA movement. I think it's 98322 or something. The crystal sapphire crystal. Sorry about that. So yeah, just like wipe that off a little bit. So the sapphire, the crystal sapphire, the glass sapphire crystal. There you can see it from the side. There's the back of the case, which I looked at before. There's the crown. You can see it from the side. So yeah, it's not bad. I got it from Uruguay. I think it was like Montevideo or something, Uruguay, on eBay. So yeah, it's still in pretty rough condition. It's not like mint condition or anything like that. So I actually polished it up. I polished it up quite a bit already, using some. I think I started off with special. I think it's 6 micron or 0.6 micron. I can't remember. Polishing stuff. It's special gold, silver, whatever precious metal polishing paste, and I used my felt pad on my FEIN tool, my fine tool. It's like a vibrating tool. So I just did it all around the gold, did the sides. Yeah, it did a good job. If my fine tool, a felt pad, and some, jeweler's paste for like shining up jewelry. So that's it. It's got a quick set date. So it's automatic winding. So you shake it up and it winds. And it's got luminous hands, luminous dial. I actually ordered a kit online so you can take the hands out, like the tools. I ordered the tools to take the hands off. And I ordered a luminous kit to reluminous the dial, like the hands and the dial. So I don't know anything about watchmaking. I don't know anything about working on watches, but I looked on YouTube and they have a video, and it shows you like a few things, like how to pull out the stem. So there's a little button you can push and you can pull the stem out. You can open the case up. This case has screws in it, so there's like 6 screws. You pull the screws, and then you can push a button and the stem comes out. And and then you can take the movement right out of the case, and then you can pop the hands off, and then you can pop the dial off probably, and then you can, I got the Relume kit. It's like you can put the new fluorescent glow in the dark stuff on the hands. You can't really see the hands, but they're like it's a little bit cracked where where that stuff goes. It's a nice dial. The dial spins. You can see it. Spins around. It's a little bit stiff, but you can spin it around. There we go. You can spin it around like that. And it clicks right at the top. It's nice. But yeah, I like the size of it. It says it's good to 300 meters, but I'm sure it's not good to 300 meters now because it's a few years old, so probably needs to be real waterproofed or whatever that is. But another thing that I did was the dial is like nice and dark black now, and when I got it, the dial was sort of like, it was dull. And what I did was I took a Q-tip and I put mineral oil on a Q-tip, and you can see the dial looks nice now. It looks nice and dark. So I actually took mineral oil on a Q-tip, and I took the dial out of the case, and I put mineral oil all over the, just a very light coating of mineral oil all over the dial. And it took a couple days to like even out. Like it was kind of a little bit blotchy, but now it's like seeped in, and so it's nice and dark now. It looks like these dials get washed out, over the years, and they get dried out, and so that worked really, really good. Nobody showed me that tip. I just sort of thought, I thought I'd give it a try because it looked like really dried out. So I just thought I'd see if that works. The other thing too is I'm testing this watch for accuracy, like and to see how well it works. So I'm running it for a couple days, and when the dial's in the first position, which means when the dial is right all the way in, if you turn it, you're not going to get very much resistance, but I think you can wind the watch just by turning. I looked at the ETA instructions for this sort of movement, and when the dial is full, or when the crown is fully pushed in, if you can turn it, then that winds the watch. So you turn it clockwise, and then that winds the watch. So yeah, you can see the serial number and everything like that. That's on the, it's on this side. You can hardly see it, but the numbers are stamped right here. The serial number is stamped on one side, and the model number is stamped on the other side. So the one thing about this watch is that the Hublot straps look really, really nice. Like Hublot makes their own straps, and so this watch is going to look really nice with the original strap, the Hublot strap. Now I'm trying to figure out where to get a Hublot strap. I'm trying to look. They're really hard to find. Especially there's a special pieces for the Hublot strap that go right here, one piece here and one piece on the other side. So I emailed Hublot, and I bet you if they ever get back to me, I bet you it's going to cost a fortune for the strap. I bet it would be like $1,000 or something. So anyways, this watch is called the MDM 300 meters, and it comes in 3 models. It comes in stainless steel, all stainless steel and gold. This is the stainless steel gold model, so it's part stainless steel, part gold, and then comes in the all gold model. So this is the stainless steel gold model. So I think if I get a strap, the only strap that I think I can probably get for this is probably, well, I don't know, we'll see. The other thing too is that this is an automatic watch, and Hublot makes quartz watches. And I think this is 36 millimeter. The case width is 36 millimeter. The strap width is 18 millimeter. So I'm looking for 18 millimeter Hublot band. And so I think what I might end up doing, as a solution, possibly, is to buy, like, look on eBay, like in the coming months or coming years, for like either a broken Hublot or just a strap, or like a quartz model, even a broken quartz model, because I think the if I get the 36 millimeter quartz model, the 36 millimeter quartz, the bands are the same. I think a lot of parts are the same too. I think even the case might be like, parts for the case might be interchangeable as well. So it's really kind of complex because I need, um, there's a bunch of screws I need. Like there's two pieces, one piece here, one piece on the other side, two screws on each side to screw those in, and then the strap, which is kind of like a deployment strap or whatever. And so yeah, it's really kind of like, for me to get all that, it's like I'm gonna have to really search and try to find those parts, and they're not cheap. Hublot parts are just not cheap, for this watch, for any Hublot watches. So anyways, that's my eBay find. It's quite an accurate like ETA movement. It's a more modern automatic movement. Okay, now I'm going to show you my other watch that I bought on eBay. This is the first one I bought, and this one is a, I bought this, I don't know how good that's going to turn out. Maybe I should have to like, let's see. Now this watch, I'm going to see if I'm going to get the contrast down a little bit. Let's see if I can turn the lighting down a little bit. So this watch is a nice vintage watch too, and it's called a Ulysses Nardin, but it's an American-made Ulysses Nardin. So there's two, if you know anything about Ulysses Nardin or whatever, they made watch, they're a Swiss watch company, I think, and they make some really nice watches, but they have the Swiss branch and then they had the American branch. So what they did was they'd ship parts over to New York and then make the watch in New York. So this is Ulysses Nardin from New York. So the parts were shipped over, the movements were shipped over, and I think maybe the cases came from New York. And so just the movement probably came from, and maybe some of the other parts came from Switzerland. So the really interesting about, there's a couple of interesting things about this watch. I got it from Florida. It wasn't in working, it was not working condition when I bought it. It has a tiny movement. So the automatic movement in here is not like a full-size movement. It's smaller. It's like the size of my finger. You know what I mean? It's a little bit smaller than the actual watch. So the movement, the automatic movement, is like probably one of the smallest automatic movements I've ever seen. And it's an older movement, so it's like 50s. So it's not as accurate as like the Hublot. So I'll put them both side by side so you can see. So the Hublot is much more accurate. And so you can see the side by side comparison. So this one is nice because the case is solid gold, and I bought it because the dial is in such perfect condition, and it wasn't running, and I took it to a watchmaker here. It's called the German Watchmaker in Vancouver, and he's a super nice guy, and he was able to get it running for me. And it's still not completely accurate, you know, it's off by about a minute here and there a day. So it's not really that accurate, but you know, it just looks so nice. And it's automatic, and you can also wind it. Like you can turn this and it winds it, and that'll like keep it going for a couple days, like 3 days. If you wind it, it'll keep it going for like 2 or 3 days. And so yeah, I'm testing the accuracy of it. He's a really nice guy. He did the service, stripped it down, and you know, did the whole service on it. This is not a very waterproof watch. You have to be super careful with this watch. It's a beautiful watch. Even the movement of this watch is beautiful. Like it's all like either gold plated, or I don't think it's solid gold, the movement, but like a lot of the pieces of the movement are gold colored, which are really, really nice. I think they might even be solid gold. I don't know. Um, but it's a really beautiful movement in here. It's a really nice watch. I love this watch. And I looked on eBay. I've never seen this watch anywhere. It's Ulysses Nardin, solid gold filled, from New York. It says Chronograph Co., but that doesn't mean it's a chronograph. They just called themselves, their New York watches, the Chronograph Co. from Ulysses Nardin. And like I said, it's got a miniature thing, a miniature. I'll show you the case, the back of the case. There it is. There's the back of the case. I was very, very gentle at polishing this one. It's very delicate. The German watchmaker here in Vancouver, he replaced the crystal. He replaced the crown with a very, exactly the same, like low profile crown that was on it. It's like very sort of thin, sort of flat pancake type crown on it, which like I just wanted to have it look exactly the same. I didn't want to change it, the look of it at all. And so yeah, he put a new like sort of plastic crystal on it, or resin crystal or whatever. And I'm gonna, like, the band is not the band I'm gonna put on it. I'm gonna get another band for it as well. So that's that one. You can see it from the side as well. That's what it looks like from the side. So this is my like Ulysses Nardin eBay find from Florida that is now running, thanks to like a local watch service guy. And this is my watch that I'm working on right now. It's got like a couple, I've spent like twice now polishing it, getting the shine up a little bit. And so it's basically, it works, it's running condition. I'm seeing like how many days I can get it working for, like based on winding it. And so yeah, it's nice, it's working. I put some mineral oil on the dial after popping the and it really, really makes a difference. If you've got one of these old Hublots and you pop it out of the case and put a bit of mineral oil just with a Q-tip all over the dial, like, be super careful. It's just gonna make it look super black. It's not gonna be like that washed out, and the gold is gonna shine, like the gold where it says Hublot and the gold where it says automatic and everything. That just like looks great again. So it just kind of dries out over age, and now it looks like in really nice condition. So you can see that it looks great. I hope it turns out good, like the video. So the luminescence is like in need. I ordered a luminescent kit off eBay for like $30, and and I ordered the tools to pop the hands off. So any parts for Hublot are insanely expensive. Like a set of hands for Hublot is like $300 plus, right? So like I said, for me to get an entire strap, I can buy like an entire quartz watch for probably the price of the strap, and it comes with like an old Hublot strap, 36 millimeter. So anyways, that's my little sort of adventure into like vintage watches. Thanks for watching, something different. So that's the thing with me, is that if you subscribe to my channel, it's sort of random. It really is random. So you might subscribe to my channel and you'll see, like, it's not like if you subscribe to my channel you'll see all videos about one subject. I'm all over the place because I have a million hobbies. So thanks for watching and have a good day.